My name's Electro Donkey, and today we're back reviewing another game because it's another Friday. Today we're reviewing a game called Nightmare Cave demo. Right, great. Hey everyone, hello. I just want to show you all my first game I've been working on for a while now. If you like hard, challenging action adventure, we need some commas in there, and adventure is not spelled like that. 2D pixel RPGs like this hard, challenging action adventure 2D pixel RPG, that should all be with commas. Anyway, maybe this game is for you. Currently it is in demo version to try out the core gameplay. Right now it has few levels and different enemies and a boss. Great. Trailer's pretty good. I like the trailer. There was one issue, we'll go into that in a minute. The images, there's 5 of them, but none of them are coming up correctly. That's probably to do with the formatting on it. I guess the images are there at the bottom, but they're not actually in there, so possibly work that out. It is possible. It just needs a little bit of changing around. Anyway, the trailer I thought was quite nice. I quite like the music and stuff. Problem is around 25 seconds we get all form a distance. Do you meant to be from? I take it. So the R and the O need to switch. Anyway, the full game will have more levels, enemies, bosses and more. This is great, brilliant. If you wish to try it out, you can download it here, and that's what we've done. First of all, it was an installer. We don't like installers generally, especially ones that are made in game. Anyway, Nightmare Cave is what it's called. It was an installer, which isn't great because in theory it could install anything. And yeah, basically just go into the game maker options and change it to be a single runtime instead of an installer. It just makes stuff 10 times easier, and you don't get all these other files. It's all just packaged into an exe. But anyway, you open it up, you get some quite nice music when you open it up. Of course, we're running on mute. It doesn't really matter. There's a survey, we're going to run that in the end. Anyway, probably do that afterwards. Credits are nice to see. Yeah, I like to see the credits. Nice to see people getting credited for it. Load game. Can we load them? Oh, okay, save game. Not found. Not found, great. I don't know if you know, but a while back I did a review on a big Steam game and I clicked continue and it got me to the end. So, yeah, there you go. There's, you're already doing better than them. Controls, I like to see this. It's nice. Full screen does work, but we're going to run in minimized. Yep. Okay, alright, let's start a new game. So we're a bear, apparently. We have... Now, this is something that personally I don't particularly like. For me, this is slightly confusing because the cursor is... Okay. The cursor is a sword, and then we've got an arrow pointing towards it, and it's all alright until we get to about here, and the cursor still, the arrow is still pointing towards where it would be, but it's not. I don't know, it's not quite there in terms of that, and I don't really like it, to be honest. That sword isn't quite visible enough for me. There was also a little thing here. Yeah, that appears to be a glitch. We'll write that in the survey. Yeah, well, I'm not sure what that is. That's probably to do with your coding of that. I did actually do a video on that, so if you want to check that out, you could do. I have to do it. Anyway, let's try and fight these guys. Let's see how it goes. Okay, so the animation's pretty alright. We do just tank damage. Okay. Right, I feel like that's a rather big exploit. Oh, okay, and we can... Oh, right, we can block with that. I quite like that, actually. I feel like that's quite good. Oh, okay, it doesn't block everything, but it blocks a bit. Restart from last checkpoint. Save file not found. Okay, that needs to be sorted. Make the very first checkpoint be the first place we started. Anyway, starting again. I like the art style as well. I don't quite get why we're a bear, but I'll go with it, whatever. Yeah, we can kind of just like do this. because obviously the auto attack animation takes a bit of time, So if you just walk backwards and run like that, okay, there's pots there. And you can just kind of do that. I don't think we can't use these abilities yet. I guess this is XP we're getting here, but I don't really know. The AI seems kind of slow. I mean, also the AI appears to have an auto attack animation, and it kind of stands still whilst they're doing it, so it can just be kited like that. We're level 2, brilliant. I don't know what we can do there, but also because the detection range appears to be quite small, you can kind of just do this, which personally isn't like amazing. Okay, it did hit me then once, but you can kind of just like grab one at a time. You can only aggro one. So yeah, slight exploit there. And you can kind of just, because whilst you're moving, you regenerate energy, so you can kite quite well. I don't know if that's intentional or not. It makes it kind of slow, to be honest, because whilst I can do it slowly. It's not challenging, it's just slow. Also, movement wise, I don't know if this is intentional or not, but we appear to move slower backwards. Yeah, I think that's intentional. Okay. Of course you can just change this, but oh right, I guess that makes sense. So whilst you are kiting backwards, you're not just ridiculously quick. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't know what this does. I don't think we can. I don't know how we test it. I'm not sure. Oh, okay. We press Q apparently. I don't think that's the ability. I'm not sure. I think that's just a bow and arrow. Oh, okay. Alright, that's pretty nice. How do we unlock it? Oh, okay, we just took a potion. I probably should have read the instructions, not gonna lie. Oh, okay, yeah, so we can kite even more with that. You know what, let's go back and read the instructions. How do we save? I don't think we can. That's possibly something we need to add, like a quick save. You know, let's leave it. Let's just... Oh. What? Okay, so the arrows just appear to stop after a certain range. We appear to stop whilst shooting as well. Oh, we're stuck. Okay. I guess it's because we have the bow pulled back. I think possibly you should be able to move whilst using the bow. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, it was alright. What if we restart from this? Okay, no save file found. I don't know. Possibly that needs to be worked on. I mean, we've got like a kind of little theme of it. This is kind of cool, the art. Let's see what the survey is asking. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how did you enjoy the game? So I'll go with a 6. I feel like the bugs and stuff made it slightly less enjoyable. It would have just been better if there was slightly less bugs. What did you like about the game? Enjoyed the art. The music was good. We didn't listen to the music, but it was there. And gameplay / mechanics generally felt well. We'll put acceptable. I felt they weren't like amazing, but they were like well enough for it to be playable. What didn't you like about the game? The bugs such as the cursor arrow moving. What was... Oh, okay, we apparently can't just new line this. Shift enter, okay. What else was there? There was the kiting issue. That I felt was more of a bug. What else was there? The saving checkpoint thing. So yeah, I'm just gonna put a little summary so to go along with the video. Anyway, scale of 1 to 5. How would you rate the game's difficulty? To be honest, I thought from what I played, it was acceptable. I think it could possibly get harder though, so I'm gonna go with a 4. Please leave a comment about the game's difficulty. I mean, we really only played the first little bit. Yeah. We'll say starts. I felt that having 2 enemies at the same time wasn't really a thing you could do because of. I felt personally, right. I'm just gonna put personally felt enemies did too much damage. Initially. Obviously, as you get better at the game, that would be fine, but just at the start, I felt it was a little bit too strong. The only way I could possibly fight them was by doing the kiting thing, which I felt was more like a glitch. Health regeneration, I mean, we didn't try it, but I think theoretically it would work quite well. But then again, I think the potions, there was definitely potions to collect and stuff, so I think probably not if you have potions. What do you think about non-boss enemies? Right, that's the only enemies we encountered. What did we think about them? I thought they were too easily avoided. Like, we could pull aggro on a single enemy and run away. Easily kiting. Which I did show. I just pulled them one by one. That's quite simple. Did you enjoy the boss fight? I don't know if we can not enter that. I think we'll just leave it. We'll just put NA for here. This demo represents core gameplay, but the full version of the game will include more levels, enemies, bosses, and more. Based on your demo experience, would you like to play the full version? I think yes, but only if it's free. I don't think it's something that I would actively buy at the moment because of the bugs and stuff, things that I didn't like in it. How much is the maximum you would pay for the full version? I mean, this is in euros, but I'd probably pay like in pounds, probably like £2 or £3 for it, tops. Purely because the little bugs kind of like portrayed a lack of professionalism almost. That is not how you spell professionalism. So, you know, just the little things like not being able to save at the start, that was something that personally I would look for in a paid game. Yeah, so I'm fine with paying for games, obviously, but as long as they're kind of smooth in the fact of bugs, especially if they're kind of less complicated games. If it's like a crazy 3D one and there's like a little tiny bug, then that's fine. But for me, that cursor thing, the saving loading, even things like the executable, for me was things that weren't great. Is there anything you would like to add or comment? And that's where we're going to put the YouTube video, the link to this video that we're doing right now. But anyway, this has been kind of a long video, to be honest, because of the survey and everything. But I guess you kind of see what goes through my mindset whilst reviewing these kind of games. So anyway, that was my review of Nightmare Cave Demo. If you like this video, remember to like, subscribe, all you guys want to do, and I'll talk to you in the next one.